You know, I never knew how radio silent game publishers can be until Crossfire X. And what's super crazy about it is that people still want this game, and to be fair, I'm one of those people still. But what's so crazy about that is that the last time we got to play Crossfire X beta as a community was sometime in June of 2020, which if you really think about it, was more than half a year ago, which really begs the question, where the hell is Crossfire X? What's going on YouTube? My name is Falcon, and today we're going to be talking about some of my predictions for Crossfire X and overall how I feel about the game. If you guys have been OG subscribers to the channel, then you guys already know what I cover on this channel. And just for you OG viewers, here's a timestamp to where the video basically starts at. But to my new viewers, my name is Falcon, and I like to cover a game called Crossfire X. And if you may not know what that game is, I covered it in a few other videos, but basically it's an amazing tactical first-person shooter game that was an exclusive lined up for Xbox consoles. They released a limited time beta event for the community, which I thought was outstanding, and after that, nothing. Alright, so now that we're all caught up, let me talk about my current mood about Crossfire X. Even though they have taken half of the year and still haven't mentioned anything about the game at all, I'm still a hardcore simp for this game. Now, hear me out on this. For the people who have played Crossfire X during the closed and open beta, within the past few months, have you found yourself playing another shooter and you just absolutely get decimated? And then you come to ask yourself, man, if only Crossfire X was out, I wouldn't even be playing this game. At least that's where I find myself a lot. And sure, I might be bad at some shooting games out there, but I personally feel like Crossfire X hits so much differently more than these shooting titles we have currently. Alright, so now that you guys know my viewpoint about Crossfire X, I think it's time that we should start making some predictions on when Crossfire X is going to be released. So I actually had this talk with some friends of mine, and we did end up coming out to some conclusions about how Crossfire X can potentially be released. Okay, so the first date that I think that Crossfire X would come out on is on June 15th to June 17th of this year. And for those who aren't aware, that's the time when E3 gets started up. Now, for the people who know of Crossfire X, mostly know about it from when it was first announced at E3 2019. And as we know, E3 2020 was cancelled due to COVID. So hopefully E3 2021 has something to offer about Crossfire X. What I think really pushes this theory even more is that a report from Video Game Chronicle says E3 would begin with a 30-minute pre-show run by one of the ESA's media partners, and then a 2-hour pre-conference by a console platform holder, presumably Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Now, I don't know about you guys, but personally, I have some pretty high hopes about this event. I just think that if Crossfire X was first announced at E3 in 2019 for the first time, they maybe wanted to release the game but couldn't due to the COVID-19 issues. So maybe this event can be our big showcase for Crossfire X. But at the end of the day, Crossfire X is regardless going to come out in 2021, and I think that we should still give them hope and stay patient until we get some juicy info. Until then, my prediction is that Crossfire X will come out sometime between June 15th and June 17th. And with all that being said, I think that's going to wrap up the video. And if you guys enjoyed the video, you know what to do. And my name is Falcon, coming back to make some content after 4 months, and signing out. Peace.